Hey guys, it's Emmy. A lot of people have been asking me to make a new makeup tutorial for a while, and I realized it's been literally years since I made a new one, and I think that my makeup style has improved and changed a little bit since then, so I thought that I would make a new one for all you guys who are interested. Yeah, let's get right into it. So this is what I look like with no makeup at all, no filters, anything. I have freckles, a lot of people didn't know that. So yeah, anyways, the first thing I do is I put on this CC cream, which is basically a lighter foundation that also has sunscreen in it. And it helps my skin not get very dry because I'm kind of a dry boy. I always have to put on a lot of moisturizer before I do my makeup, but I forgot to record that step. So next I go in with a concealer for my under eye area and my eyelid area because that's, well, you can see that I don't have the best sleep patterns from my eye bags. Next, I take a slightly lighter concealer and I apply it to all of the high points of my face, so using the concealer to highlight and brighten my face just a little bit. In a lot of my old videos I used my fingers or sponges, but I like using these buffing brushes now because I feel like it gives me the most natural-ish looking smooth base, or as natural as you can look with a full face of makeup, I guess. Either way, it melts into my skin better. I don't know. Whatever, dude. So next, I put powder on my face. I try to not go too heavy on the powder because I feel like it makes me look kind of dead. So then after that, I do my contour, and I like to do a pretty strong nose contour. I mean, here I did too much. I kind of looked like a deer, but it's okay. It's powder. You can just wipe it off or cover with other powder. So I put the contour right below my nose, on the sides of the nostrils, side of the nose, and the top, so like kind of like a square shape, and also on my brow bone area and under my lip. Yes, sir. So next, I take a blush. I like to start with a pale blush and focus it on the top parts of my cheekbones and right under my eyes. And after I go in with a more pinky blush and put that in the middle of that just to darken it a little bit and add some depth, and I like to build it up and layer it a little bit. Next, I put some highlight on the tip of my nose and on my nose bridge as well. And then I take the highlighter and I put some highlight on the highlight. Blamau. And now I'm spraying my face so it lasts longer. Next is the eyebrows. I take a dark brown eyebrow pencil and try to kind of light-handedly fill in my brows. I try to not go too dark nowadays. And then I take a little spoolie and just kind of brush the product forward and through my eyebrows to kind of give like a gradient effect in the middle area of my brows. I'm putting on some lip balm to prep for my lip stuff and wiping away all the rogue CC cream and concealer. Okay, so it's lip liner time. I like to overline, is focusing on the Cupid's bow area to make my top lip look taller and more round. And then I kind of do the same thing on the bottom and buff out the lines so it's not as harsh. Then after I do that, I just go ahead and fill in the rest of the lip with the liner. Then I put on a tinted lip balm, and usually I would stop at this step. I'll wear this a lot on stream, but since this is a special video, I'll show another lip thing that I do pretty often with the red lipstick. So I'll take a matte liquid lipstick and I'll put it in the center of my lips and then blend it out with my fingers so that it's not as strong and make the edges look kind of blurry just with my fingertips. And I'll wipe it off a little bit too because I want it to look more like a stain, and then I'll just keep building it up and repeating the process until it's dark enough and as faded out as I want it to be. I only really make it super dark for special occasions, but sometimes I wear it, so yeah. And now it's time for eyes. So I take this NYX Jumbo white eye pencil. It's running low, but I can still use it, so I just put a little bit on the end of my brush and apply it to my inner corners. I actually put way too much, but I kind of liked it, so I just left it and dealt with it. After I put it on, I take my powder highlighter and put it on top of it to make it brighter and kind of set it. Yeah, and then here's my eyeshadow palette. So first, I take a light neutral color and just kind of cover the whole eyelid area, and then I take like a coral pink color and cover my whole eyelid. Then I take a brown and kind of put it where most of my eyeliner would go and blend all of that out. Yeah, mozzarella cheese. So once all that is blended, I'll take a shimmery color, a shimmery light color, and apply it to the center part of my eyelids. I usually don't wear eyeshadow actually, but I thought today for this video I'd put it on for some extra flair. Okay, now it's eyeliner time, so I take my liquid eyeliner and I draw straight out from the corner of my eyes, kind of trying to follow the natural shape direction of my eye. I don't know how to explain it. And then starting from the middle of the eye, I connect the eyeliner tip to make a kind of triangle shape on both sides of my eye. And then I'll connect it to my tear duct, finishing the rest of the line, and fill all of it in. Sometimes, depending on the day, I'll do pretty light top eyeliner, and sometimes I'll do even bigger eyeliner wings. It just really depends on the day or what kind of cosplay or look I'm trying to do. After I finish the wings, I'll take my eyeliner and go in and try to fill in all the little gaps below the eyeliner around my natural eyelashes and waterline. I try to always be very light-handed when doing my eyeliner, even though my eyeliner is pretty thick. Next is eyelashes. I never really wear the same kinds of eyelashes, but I always cut them a little bit shorter so they fit my eyes better, and so that the edges aren't poking my eyes. I usually just search like manga lashes or wispy lashes on Amazon or go to Walgreens or whatever, and I always let the glue half dry before I put them on. Okay, now for my bottom eyeliner. So I start at the corners and I just connect my top eyeliner and drag it down like that, only about to the outer third or so of my eye. Then I'll take a brush and kind of smudge it and blend it in. Next, I will tight line the inner waterline part of my eye. I try to be very, very light-handed with this because otherwise it'll look way too dark and weird. And then I blend it to connect it to the outer lower eyeliner. And then I usually end up going in and kind of wiping off on the waterline a little bit so the line's as thin as possible. Then I use my eyeliner again to make my tear ducts pointy. I don't know why, I just like it. Next, with my eyeliner again, I will draw little eyelashes on the outer lower part of my eye. I try to match the style of whatever eyelashes I'm wearing, and I try to make them super, super thin. Then I take mascara and apply it to all of my bottom eyelashes. Kind of blend it in with the drawn on ones. I'll usually do the top as well, but I forgot to record it, so that's pretty much it. So now it's just finishing touches. I decided to add more to my eyebrows, make them a little bit darker and longer. I just thought it looked more put together. And then I put my lip balm on top of my lips because they were dry, very dry. Yes, and that's it. I've gotten pretty good at doing this makeup. I can do it pretty quickly, like honestly within like 20 minutes or so. And with setting spray and stuff, it usually lasts me all day. Like sometimes I'll do 12+ hour streams and it's totally fine. This is basically the same makeup that I use for my cosplays as well. I'll just do less or more eyeliner, or like different eyeshadow colors, different lipstick colors, whatever. But it's all pretty similar. That's all. Thanks for watching. Watch my streams. Goodbye. has been an Emiru production. Please subscribe. Or else!